Welcome to Just Vibey Vibes. Welcome to our one-up show. Yay! Okay, today this video is not new, right? I've had it last week, but last week the whole Michael Costello thing was just that. So I'm like, was it Michael? No, it was not the Michael Costello. See, too many things happen in a week that sometimes I do forget. I think it was the Tima Savage and what's her name? Shay, yeah. Yeah, I think that was it. I wanted to talk about the Shay on reply and all that stuff, and there were too many celebrity things. I didn't want to like mix them together. So this week I wanted to talk about this thing that I was supposed to talk about last week. So watch the video and then we'll talk about it.
你看我你了，你给我拍拍，你拍拍，打电话，我跟你说好的，我也没给你动手。
Get out. Hey, out. Get out.
你给我上面打电话。
Out of this place, man. Out of this place. Out of this place.
你先动手啊！你他妈的再动手打死你！快！
Hey, left, hey. Leave him, he's on record. Hey.
我开把子嘛！
He's on record, leave him. He's on record. Don't worry, he's on record. He's on record, don't worry. He's on record, don't worry. He's on record for this. He's on record. No. Why? He has no right to stop him. We are on safety records. No, he has no right to stop him. The man is on safety. He has no right to stop him.
Why?
He has no right. No, he has no right to stop him. He was the one who left that place to come and stop the safety meeting. He has no right. Don't worry. He has no right. He's on record for this. He has no right. And this one, we are going to take it up seriously. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. He has no right. The man is conducting a safety toolbox meeting. He went there and then disturbed the safety meeting. He has no right. Don't worry, Kalma. Don't worry. Everything is on record. Don't worry. Everything is on record. Everything is on record.
Yes.
Everything is on record. Just pick up your beats. Pick up your beats. Just pick up everything. Everything is on record. This very one. I'm going to call Go now. Don't worry.
This video was viral, right? And it happened in Sierra Leone. So there was a Sierra Leonian mine. The guy was a Sierra Leonian guy in the mine. I don't know if he was an official that was in the mine or if he was a miner, because he wasn't dressing like the other miners. I don't know if he was a miner or if it was. But my thing is this, right? I had a video about the Chinese boss that actually was his staff died because he didn't want the staff to get into the car. I have that. And there's so many times like they are very disrespectful. It's not only the Chinese people, it's any foreigner that is in Africa. They're always disrespectful to their staff. I have heard a lot of stories. The way they treat them, I don't understand why the people still go to work. I do understand that they need food on their table, but if everybody does not go to work, then they would learn. Because if that factory was not there, well, how would they get food on the table? Sometimes you don't take disrespect. That's what I would say. But in a way, I'm not in their shoes. So if you're not wearing the shoe, you cannot, you know what I mean? You don't know how it hurts. But it is just too much. I think there has to be things that are put in place to cut this off. There has to be places whereby you can report and it's going to be taken seriously. Because you can even see in that fight, the guy did not, like, If he was fighting a fellow Sierra Leonean that was trying to attack him and he put him on the ground, what do you think he's going to do? He's going to get on that ground and hit him, like, and give it to him. But you can see that all he was trying to do was disarm the Chinese guy. Yes, he hit him and then he fell on the floor. But did he continue? Because the best way, he still went away, and then the guy still got up and was trying to attack him again. He didn't disarm him completely that the way he would disarm his fellow Sierra Leonean. No, he didn't. Because the reason why I think, this is me thinking, that he didn't is because if you look at it very well, if he had done that and he did not know how it was going to affect him, because the countries, they put these people above their citizens. So at the end of the day, he doesn't know how it was going to be looked at. He does not know. Would it be looked at something that, would he get into trouble for it? I don't know if he even works there now. Would he lose his job? So you can see that it was calculated. Like, he could have, like, when he disarmed him, he could have carried whatever he was holding, throw it away, held him on the ground maybe until people come out. But he was just disarming him to run away, so that he doesn't want to get injured. But if he wants to beat that man, he would have beat the hell out of him. But he didn't even do that. For me, that's why I think the reason why he didn't do that was because he knew that if he did that, it could cost him a lot of things. Because remember, this guy was not Zambia, the what they call mayor of a particular place that was going around. He was they were doing a lot of segregation stuff, whereby some things only Chinese people, they'll tell you foreigners cannot eat in the restaurants, whereby it's in Zambia. And after he went to the place where they kept their staff and they refused their staff to go back home, and they said they're going to fire them if they don't. And this is what I'm talking about. You don't let people treat you anyhow, you leave. Let them fire you now. I understand, but I don't understand this people's situation. So sometimes if I'm talking, it's like I'm just talking and I'm not there, so I can't really understand it. I'm not wearing their shoes, like I said. But they stayed. They stayed for days. The Chinese people can go home and come back. They could not. Considering that the whole virus originated from China, and that is true. But they could not. So you understand. They were stuck. They could not go back to their homes. They were just stuck there. So when he was able to go there, get all this thing, he had to come and apologize for doing the right thing. What do you think pressured him to apologize? So I'm sorry to say this. I don't know what is happening. I really do not know what is happening. But we have to stop taking this rubbish from foreigners. They cannot come to our place and be acting that way. No, in fact, don't take rubbish from anybody. Foreigner or indigenous, anybody. Don't let anybody treat you like rubbish. Don't let anybody treat you like trash. Don't. And the people need to stand up and be like, no. The people are greater than the government. These people, these foreign companies, they come in and then they don't have anybody working there. What would they do? They still need those, the indigenous for them to work. They still need the citizens of that country to work. So we need to start telling them no. Because if we collectively, the only problem is that we don't even trust each other. But if everybody can collectively be like, no, I'm not doing this, then everything will improve. But because the moment you stand and say, no, I'm not doing it, you lose your job. You are now at home. Maybe you have children that are hungry, no school fees, nothing. While the other people are there suffering and smiling. So now you that were fighting for everybody, now you're the one that's lost. So nobody even knows who to trust. But this is why they need to have like all them, I think they do have them, but they're not just effective. All them, what do they call it? Oh God. It's like bodies, but I've forgotten the name. People that fight for workers. I cannot think about them. They have to have all that. Because at the end of the day, it's so rubbish. Like, that made me sad. It made me really, really sad. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about it. We need to do better as a people. We the people, sometimes I feel like we rely too much on the government. If the government is not going to do something, so we do it ourselves. Let them go and bring Chinese people, all of them to come and work in their place then. And then let them get Chinese people to come and patronize them then. We need to stop all that. You need to, like, people need to esteem themselves high. You have to have a high self-esteem so you don't take rubbish. So like, it's not even that you're doing it for the people, you know. Let not be like you're doing it for the people self. You're doing it for yourself. For your own self-esteem. Don't let people, you know what I mean, treat you anyhow. That's all I'm going to say. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully we'll start hearing good news from our continent. I'll see you some other time. Bye-bye.